it's wild how powerful the mind is. The mind has the ability to create fear. It also has the ability to conjure up ideas. Ideas that become structures. Ideas that become inventions. You know, the mind is so powerful. It's almost like you notice that everything, and I'm looking at everything. There's a water bubbler right there. You know, there's chairs. I'm sitting at a table. This phone that I'm recording on. The tripod that's being held by it. All the buildings and everything that are outside, the one that I'm sitting in. All of this, all of it, started off from the mind. Everything was a thought that became a want that became a need. We went from a need to an action. The action became a plan, and the plan became execution. And that is how I feel like you are able to manifest and bring anything that is conjured up from the mind into fruition, and being able to look at it in real time. The one thing I feel like us as people that we all have in common, and that I feel like is innate, is creativity. Being able to create something on your own and watching it happen in real time is one of the most fulfilling and amazing feeling that you can have. Well, if you're drawing up a plan to obtain a goal, and you achieving that goal, you did it. You came up with a way to achieve that goal. And the satisfaction you get from that is indescribable. I feel like that is the feeling that most of us are chasing. We're all chasing that feeling of happiness, that dopamine hit that we get whenever we achieve something, or whenever we create something, or knowing the fact that we came up with that idea and watched it come to life. I feel like there's no feeling more beautiful than that. Having one life to live and not maximizing your potential in this life, I feel like overall you're robbing yourself of something truly amazing. Anything that you ever wanted to be in life, and you didn't chase that at some point or put some sort of work towards it, I feel like you are robbing yourself of that. Now, fear can be crippling. It can cripple you. It can cripple you mentally. It can create self-sabotage. You could be, apprehensive. You could be scared. And I feel like it's all because you conjured up something that does not even exist. But because it's so powerful, it hinders you. It hinders you from doing the things that you always wanted to do. It hinders you from chasing dreams that you always wanted to chase. It hinders you from even taking a step forward in the direction that you've always wanted to take a step forward in. So what do? You settle for the things that you are comfortable with, instead of challenging yourself and seeing that you can actually achieve something that is completely out of your comfort zone. I feel like the things that we want to become successful in, or even happiness, this requires work. It requires work in a direction that you're not familiar with. It's almost like walking into the abyss. It could be dark. It could be the unknown. But that's the thing. I feel like we're all kind of like afraid. We're afraid of failure. We're afraid of losing. But those are the steps that are necessary in order to take you to the places that you want to be. Now, that step in that left direction, instead of always going right every single day, you may take that one step in the left direction, and it may lead you to something that is truly remarkable. It may open some doors that you've always wanted to open. It may allow you to meet people, and allow you to network with people that is capable of teaching you, bestowing some sort of knowledge on you. that you've always wanted to learn. But at the end of the day, we have to put aside our fear. I think, and another thing that mind is capable of that also hinders us is ego. We don't want to look silly, not want to put your ego to the side so you can learn something that benefits you. But instead, you're sitting here thinking that you know everything. Me personally, I feel like a person that thinks he knows everything knows nothing. Because if you knew everything, you wouldn't be in the position that you're in. So I feel like overall, just putting your ego to the side, closing your mouth and opening your ears, can lead you in directions that will only help you in the long run, that will help you become better. Erasing the fear of failure is also very important as well. It's okay to fail. It's okay to make mistakes. We've all been there. We all made mistakes. We all failed at something. We all lost. But technically, there's a little bit of knowledge in each loss. There's a little bit of knowledge in each failure. Most mistakes are made off of impulse. And it's okay to be impulsive and to understand that you've made a mistake. You learn from that. You learn to be able to trim the fat and go back to the drawing board and try whatever it is that you want to try again. And you keep doing that over and over and over again. This is why repetitions is necessary. Repetitions is necessary because it allows you to become the best version of yourself. Or whatever muscle that you're trying to work out, whether mentally, physically, it's just going to help you become better, become more efficient. And before you know it, you achieve the thing that you've always wanted to achieve. You turn a thought into a reality. You created something that you didn't know that you were capable of creating. You became something that you didn't know you were able to become. And you've gone places that you never thought you'd be able to go. And it was all because you chose to take the left turn. It was all because you chose to embrace the uncomfortable, to embrace the unknown. As long as I've been on this planet, there's so much more I need to learn. Much like us all, There's so many things to learn. And a lot of learning comes through action. We can learn through reading, we can learn through listening. But in order to achieve the best version of yourself, your final form, that requires action. Without action, a dream is nothing more than just a dream. Even making this video, it showed me that I have nothing to fear. That the only thing that's stopping me is myself. Now, it's okay to be scared. We all get a little scared sometimes, especially when it comes to trying something new. This is me trying something new. This is me conquering the fear. This is also me accepting a challenge from someone to try to make a video that is 10 minutes long. And I want to talk about the beauty of the mind and the amazing powers that it has. Thank you for listening.